How about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video, and this friends was the broadcast of Kavan yesterday, and they gave us the details of how to get Lumatrix of 7 stars. Let us remember that it is the character of April of Kavan and new creation of them, and let us remember that they can be achieved through the essences of light of this event. So I bring you the explanation of how to get up to the 7-star matrix, and also that I know that it is already a video that I have made, but I want to emphasize because it is very important this April to be able to get the good-natured Phoenix reward for May. And I'm going to remind you how to get the details of these dark feathers from the Dark Plus. Okay, so friends, let's start first with Lumatrix, which is the character that Kavan created this April and that Kavan already taught us. And they basically tell us that a summoner is the seeker. The Lumatrix, by collecting the essence of light, is entering its 2nd month, and as we get closer to the day when this deadly assassin can join their lists, they should make sure to collect the essence of light from every one of the possible places to be able to acquire the Lumatrix this April. Okay folks, we basically have to finish the victory track so we can get an essence of light that we remember is going to be seasonal. We got it the season it is right now in force, and that we need to pass it to 50 gladiators to get that essence of light. Then this is going to be for the top 100, so to speak, who are going to be able to get an essence of light per season among the top 100. The final top 10 will get 3 essences of light, the top 3 will get 6 essences, and the first place will get 12 essences directly. The one who remains first on the battlefield in these 2-3 months will last Lumatrix, because basically he will be able to get it directly, the Lumatrix itself. Okay, then friends, we have the exploration of the Alliance Workshop. That let's remember that it comes this April. Okay, and that it is going to be based on the ones in State of Decay, the DIDs of Sugar Pill. I think it's called that, and with that we can be getting another essence of light in a free-to-play way. Okay, then let's also remember that later through the raids of the saga, that will be based on the previous Daedal saga. Where to get it? Let us be apart from all the prizes that we are going to get of forgiveness, of singular stones, of them, and so on. We're going to be able to get another essence of light in zone 15 so we can get that matrix light. Okay, then friends, we will also be able to get in the Nightmare Alliance routes and raids in the normal routes during the saga another essence of light per raid, with a total of 3, so to speak, for free when we are completing those 3 normal Alliance routes, Nightmare Alliance route. Then also, if you have already done Ordeal, well, you should have already obtained an essence of light. Well, if you have not done Ordeal, well, you have to do it to be able to obtain that essence of light. If you can't do it, you have my WhatsApp in the description so I can help you with this test, okay? Then friends, in this case, it is going to be a somewhat complicated objective for all the people who do not play sand. If the top number 1 of the outstanding sand is going to be able to get another essence of light, that is quite difficult to get. In my opinion, friends, we have the double track element that we remember is the one we are currently with, the one with Cyclops, and in the payment track that is basically the Platinum Pool Pass track, because there we could also be getting one. House of Light in May. In this case, you have to be paying that Platinum pass to be able to get that light essence. And finally, through weekly offers, we will be able to get an essence of light every time it is updated. Therefore, if you can't make the top 100 of DE Battlegrounds, you can't make the top 1 of the featured arena, well, maybe if you want this Lumatrix and they will fit you 2 or 3, so to speak, essences of light, and you want to get the character of 7, well, you can spend on these weekly offers. But the important thing, friends, how many essences of light do we need to be able to get the matrix light? Well, friends, to get a 7-star matrix, it will be available for 12 essences of light. Therefore, if you have 9, if you have 8, maybe I would rent you, so to speak, to buy those essences of light through the weekly offers. But friends, Here comes the important thing about Lumatrix, and it is that this character, after witnessing the capture of Fiend, the one that was the previous and idol in the crystals and the Lumatrix arena, swore not to succumb to the same and will not be available in the crystals or in the arena as champion when the competition sounds in April. So friends, this is super important because Lumatrix will not be able to be obtained in either crystals or sands. So this is gonna be the only way we can be getting the Lumatrix then. If you are really interested in the character, I recommend you spend that money on the weekly deals, or you fight for everything against that Batarons or that outstanding sand. I will surely have to invest it because of the top 100. Maybe I will have Batarons left, but I won't have the outstanding sand left or dead. So friends, in this way we will be able to be getting through the 12 essences of light to these Lumothers. Now let's remember that we already saw it. How to get this 7-star Fenny reward totally free. To play is okay because basically don't forget that you will need 75 dark feathers to have a chance to add 7-star Phoenix reward to your lists, and up to 150 feathers if you want to awaken her too. 75 feathers will be able to be obtained in free-to-play form. As I remind you right now in the video that we already made, and the dark feathers will be used to open a special mission in May in which we will have to defeat Dark Phoenix to acquire that Phoenix of 7 stars. If you are still not sure where to find those dark feathers in the contest, below you will find the list. We will have already achieved mission 5 from the March secondary mission, but now comes the important thing. In April we will achieve another 5 in the May secondary mission. Another 5 battlefields, which is the one we are currently in, because when we win we move to the Radiator circuit. We will get 10, and next month with the next season we will get another 10. Then important, the raids of the saga, which is in this month of April, are super important to be able to get them. So do the raids of the saga because they are going to allow us both to get Lumatrix on one side but also get Darphenix on the other side, because they are going to be giving us one for each area. However, with Lumatrix we have already seen that it is only an essence of light in 15, so it is very important that you make those incursions into the saga. Then friends, we have platinum passes. Remember that unlike Lumatrix, we have this one for free on the gold track. Therefore, we will be able to get 10 feathers, extra dark feathers for completing all the objectives. But of course, that implies that on the gold track, you have to do all the daily objectives that come up, because otherwise it is true that you are going to be missing out on some very strong prizes. And here comes the important thing. Friends have already told us that one is coming. New event, this new mission that is going to be a monthly brave that is basically going to start in May, and friends are giving us 4 dark feathers per mission for the same reason, making a total of 24. In this way, friends, we would make the 75 dark feathers that they are asking us to be able to only get it is worth once to the Phoenix. To the Phoenix rework is worth yes, and for whatever reason. Want to get the Phoenix reward, so to speak, doubled, you are going to have to buy daily offers and promotions that in both the daily and weekly ones are going to be giving us those dark feathers. There are a lot of people who are buying them because they are normally used to buying those offers. So maybe I will be lucky enough to be able to bring you that duplicate Phoenix rework video. Okay, in my case, I don't usually buy these offers. So in my case, you will just see how I get it once when that May. So friend, as we approach May, make sure you pay close attention to the dark feathers lurking around every corner so you can have the opportunity to purchase the 7-star Phoenix rewards in May. Good luck and happy summoner hunting. So friends, in this way we will be able to get this Phoenix reward, which is quite good. At least they have changed the design and they are surely going to give it some pretty awesome skills. And on the other hand, we already have Salumatri. You probably already have Dip Day when you're watching this video, available on the Marvel Contest Champions channel, and maybe I will also do a dip in Spanish. And the truth is that it has very good damage with a fairly simple rotation. Roll super attack 2, we roll 2 super attacks 1. We play with the character's own incorporeal that reminds me a lot of both Kitty Pryde and Boss, a mixture of the two. And let's remember that this character is of the skilled class. So, well, I hope that above all you liked the video, and that it helps you not to get lost. No type of reward this April. It's okay because it's loaded with little things, and I wanted to give a little light and remind you about how to get that 7-star Phoenix reward for free, and this 7-star matrix look for free with some paid element. So you guys, you always like the video, suggest you are, and see you in other videos. Bye bye.